Okay then. Okay team, once again, good afternoon to you all. So in today's session, we'll be going to learn about the three main tools. Okay, that as a BA we need to learn and we need to use these tools. Okay, so today we will be going to understand the role of a BA in HDLC and how the tools like Balsamiq, Axure RP and MS Visio help us to convert the requirement into visual format. Okay. So before that, you need to understand who is the BA and what are the rules and the responsibilities of a BA and why as a BA we need to use these tools. Okay. So let's understand who is BA. You know, every time the BA is the bridge between or liaison between the client and the technical team. Okay, business stakeholder or and a technical team. So here is the bridge. BA is nothing but bridge between business stakeholder and tech team. Okay. So for that, our role as a BA, our role is to understand the business need and whatever the requirement we have gathered, we have gathered from the client, we need to translate into a clear requirement. Okay. For that, we can ensure and we can sure about that whatever we are going to build based on the requirement, it should be matches the user expectations or client expectations. Okay. So for that, why why as a BA we need to use the tools. Okay. So what is your question? You need to ask everything. You need to ask yourself as a why I need this kind of tools. Okay. Why do BA use tools? These tools. Okay. So every time you can see we are explaining the requirements in verbally, right? So instead of explaining verbally the requirements we have gathered, we can show them in a visual format. Okay, we can. Let me write these questions because maybe some internet issue you are not getting the things. So for that, let me write this. So instead of only explaining these things, requirement verbally, we can show them in a visual format. Sorry, second, in a visual format. Okay. So for that, it avoids the confusion and gives the gives everyone a clear idea of whatever the we have gathered the requirement. It will give the clear idea and it will look like a in a clear ways. It will gives us a basic understanding. Okay, clear idea. So okay, so for that today we'll be going to learn about the three main tools. So these tools are nothing but MS Visio, Balsamiq, and Axure RP. Okay. So today we'll be going to learn about these main tools, MS Visio, Balsamiq, and Axure RP. So before that, you need to understand as a BA what are the responsibility. As a BA, our first responsibility is requirement gathering. Okay, roles and responsibilities of a BA. Okay, so first our responsibility is requirement gathering, then requirement documentation, requirement documenting whatever the requirement we have gathered, we need to show them. We need to prepare the documentation like a BRD, FRS, and FS like that. Okay, documentation. Then we need to show this requirement in by modeling or a visualization. So in this phase, okay. So in this phase, in requirement modeling, we'll be going to use these tools. Okay. By using these tools, MS Visio, Balsamiq, and Azure RP, we'll be going to show the diagrams or pages, whatever the we have gathered the requirement. We show them the stakeholder, whatever the gather the requirement in a visual representation. Okay. So for that, let's understand the MS Visio. First, we need to understand the first tool is MS Visio. What is it, and what about the why we are using this tool? Will be going to. So MS Visio. It is Microsoft Visio. So it is a diagramming tool. Okay. So it is used to create a visual UML diagrams. So it is one type of UML diagram. Okay. So it has 9 diagrams. It is UML diagram. So UML diagrams. So that it has 9 diagrams. So in these 9 diagrams we are having, there are 2 types of UML, that is 5 static and 4 dynamics. Okay. 2 types of UML diagram, that is one is 5 static and 4 dynamic. Okay. So in this 5 static and 4 dynamic, we are having use case diagrams and component static chart and package collaboration deployment. And in this dynamic, we are having sequence diagram, activity diagram, static chart, and collaboration. So between among of these tools, we will be going to learn in this 5 static. We are having use case diagram. And for this diagrams, in dynamics, we are having activity diagram and sequence diagram. So for that sequence diagram, you need to understand what is it. But as of now, just learn what is use case diagram and what is sequence activity diagram. Okay. So let's understand what is use case diagram. Okay. Before that, you need to understand what is use case. Before that, you need to understand what is use case and what is use case diagram and whatever the components we are using. Okay. Wait a second. Let me arrange these things. So listen carefully. Use case means it is a functional description of how a user is interacting with the system and achieving their specific task, completing their specific task. In use case diagram means we need to show in a visual representation way. Okay, what how the users are interacting with the system, how they are completing their task, who are the backend they are helping to the actors or users. We will be going to show in a visual format. Okay, so this is nothing but diagrams. Did you got? So listen carefully. What is use case? Use case is a functional description of an use case, and it will show how they are completing their specific task. Okay, so for that in use case diagram, we are having components. So these components are nothing but actor, use case, system boundary, and a relation. Okay, so you need to understand these are the components we are having. By using this component, we will be completing the diagrams. Okay, if you will be getting a questions, what are the diagrams? You need to ask. You need to explain actors, use case, system boundary, and the relations. So you need to understand what is actor. So actor is it is nothing but can be a person or system where it will interact with the application and completing their specific task. Okay. So actor it can be a person or system who will be interacting with the system and completing their task. So we are having two types of actor. Okay. Types of actor. Primary actor and secondary actor. You need to understand what is primary actor. Primary actor means it is the a main user or it is a main actor who is starting means who is initiate the work, who is initiating any work or task. Okay, and secondary actor means what is so secondary actor means it will help to the primary actor to complete their process. I will show you by using the MS Visio tool and I will tell you what are the components we are having. Okay. So this is MS Visio tool and here you can see software and database. Just click on UML diagrams. Here you can see activity diagram and static structure and here in down use case is there. Okay. So here we are having the actor. This is the component and system boundary. Okay. And use case and the relation we are having. I will tell you what are the types of relation. Then come to the use case. Use case means whatever the features are involved in the application, So these are nothing but use case, or it is just functional description of a users, or how they are interacting with the system or performing their task. Okay, so in here you can see these are the uses. So it will be comes under the what are the features are available in this application or system, and system boundary. So in this system boundary, it will divide the actors and system. Okay, so in this system boundary, this is the system boundary. Okay, so it will divide, it will be separating the actors and use cases or systems performance. And come to the relations. We are having types of relation. Just state here. We are having types of relation, that is extend, include, and generalization. Sorry. Okay. You need to understand what is extend, what is include, and what is generalization. Suppose extend means you are having optional. Okay. In optional case, you need to use this relation. Include means in mandatory case or compulsory. Generalization means one type of inherit. I will explain you where you need to extend, include, and generalization. Okay. So come to this use case diagram, and I will tell you what are the components, and why you are using the extend, include, and the generalization. Okay. Suppose I'm creating an application. This is e-commerce application. So for that, user or any customer can purchase their product through that online application. Okay, so for that you need to write what is that application name, e-com application, e-commerce application. So for that, we are having kind of features: login, registration, browse product, and a search product, add to cart, payment process, then view details, right? So for that, whatever the things I told you, I'm telling now, these are the features it will be involved here. Okay, so here you need to mention what is the features are there. So we are having use case two types: essential use case and supporting use case. Essential use case means it is the compulsory things or compulsory features should be involved in our system. Okay, and supporting supporting use case. Supporting use case means in MS Visio, I'm not able to find this option. Can you please help now? Yeah, yeah. Wait a second. Brainstorm. Go to software and database. Okay, this last option. Go to software and database and click on UML diagrams. Okay, Mohammed, try. Okay, and supporting use case means these things, these details will be helping to the essential use case to complete the process. So it will help the essential use case. Okay, so let's understand what is this by using the tool. This is my e-commerce application. So for that, I will create the, suppose there is a registration process. Okay, so registration, login, and view search product, add to cart product. These are the essential, means these are the compulsory things should be involved in our application or system, so that the user can complete this kind of task. Okay. Suppose I will going to perform the registration, because before accessing the application, we need to register here ourselves, right? So without registration, we can't access. Suppose I will write what is my process name, what is the feature for the register. Okay. So this is my use case. Essential use case means this feature should be involved in my application. So for this essential use case, what kind of supporting use case should be there? Supporting means, suppose you are going for the registration. For the registration, what kind of details you are going to enter? Okay. So for that, your name, email ID, and password, phone number, and if there is date of birth and a nickname, you can enter. Okay. For the duplicate, just click Control and D. It will be duplicating for you. I will write what is my supporting use case. Suppose this is my name. This is email ID. This is password. If you want to re-enter password, then you can re-enter password. Okay, then nickname. I will add a nickname for the extend purpose. I will tell you what kind of relations we are going to use. So this is my nickname. Okay. So by entering this kind of details, we will be going to complete our registration process. Without entering these details, we can't complete. So for that, this will be comes under the supporting use case. Means this will be support to the essential use case to complete the specific task. Our task is registration. Okay. Then in between the essential use case and supporting use case, what kind of relations? Okay, you need to keep the relation. So we are having extend, include, and generalization. Extend means optional, include means mandatory. Okay, mandatory means without entering these details, you can't complete the process. Means these are the compulsory details you need to mention. So for that, we will be going to use the relation. This is extent and this is uses. That uses is nothing but include. Okay. Sorry. And whenever you are mentioning the relation, it should be connect from the essential use case to supporting use case, that include relation. Okay. For the email also, we'll be going to use include. Just Control and D for the copy. For this also, include means this is the mandatory things we should mention. For the nickname, for the extend purpose or optional purpose, I will use that nickname. You can add or you can't. It is up to you. So for that, we will be going to use extend relation. Whenever you are having the optional things, you need to use the extend. And the arrow should be from supporting use case to essential use case. Okay. After registration, what is my another feature? My login. Okay. Then I will add the login. So here, can you tell me what kind of details we will be going to mention for the login process? Any one of the team, can you tell me what kind of details we will be going to enter to complete our login process? Anyone in the chat, you can mention what kind of details we will be going to mention and what kind of relation. username and password, correct. So we'll be going to mention the user ID, username and password. And another also in login we are having forgot password, right? So we'll be going to use forgot password. So write username and password and forgot password. This is also another use case, right? In the login functionality, we are having forgot password. So these are the supporting use case we need to mention. So in between essential use case and supporting use case, what kind of details will be what kind of relations will be going to mention, extend or include for the username and password? What kind of relation? Extend or include? Include means mandatory. Extend means optional. Yeah, include. So you need to use the include. Oh, sorry. Just use the uses arrow, and the arrow should be essential use case to supporting use case. Control D for the copy and mention here. For the forgot password, what kind of relation? Anyone? For the forgot password? For the forgot password, what kind of relation will be going to use? This is not exclude, Divyang. This is extend. Okay. Extend. Yes. So we'll be going to use extend arrow, and the arrow should be from supporting use case to essential use case. Okay. Then after we're having another features, that is browse the product. After login, you are able to access the application. So for that, you need to browse the product. Okay. Suppose I will use my use case name is browse product. For the browse product, what kind of details I will be mention? Filter means keyword, brand name, price name, and filters, right? So these are the supporting use case. Product name, brand name, and the price, brand price. According also, according the brand price also will be going to search the product, right? Yes, searching. Okay. So for that searching, what kind of things will be going to use? Product name and brand name, product brand name, and product price. Okay. So tell me in this essential use case to supporting use case, what kind of relations? It is include or extend. The relation should be include or extend. How it is include? It is not mandatory. The user can source in their preferable opinion or not, right? So for that, we will be going to use extend. It is up to them, they're searching or not. What kind of keywords they are entering, it is up to them. So for that, we will be going to use extend. After browse product, you need to add to cart, right? For the add to cart, yeah, just mention another one is add to cart. My functionality is add. So for that add to cart, what kind of supporting use case will be there? Anyone? Quality, yes. And their filters, right? Whatever the filters they have added, you can add. Quality and filters. Quantity. Okay. Quality and quantity I will mention. So it is include or extend. So this is quality and quantity. What kind of relation? Extend. Okay. Anyone? In one of them team? Whatever other members, you are not telling any kind of answer. Just in add to cat is include. Okay. Extend generalization. General here is it is not using here. Extend include. Okay. Okay. So here we'll be going to use in another message scheme. As depends on customer, right? It is depends on customer. So for that we'll be going to use extend. Okay. They will be add to cat or not. There it is up to them. Sometimes also based on the application, you know that Zepto application is there. First, you need to add to cat for the purchase. So in that case, we'll be going to use the include. But whatever the other e-commerce application, we're having add to cat in optional things. Okay, without adding the cat also, we can buy directly. Okay. So it is up to the application's functionality, so we can perform. Then after, I will use the payment process. Yeah. Then I will use the payment process. In the payment process, what could be the supporting use case? Tell me the name. Payment mode, amount. Yes, this is I got these things I got. Can you please repeat why extend for add to get? See, this is e-commerce application, right? It is up to the application performance. In Zepto, you can see without adding add to get, we are unable to purchase this product. But whatever the others e-commerce application, without adding the cards also, we can buy purchase directly from there. Okay, so it is up to the application functionalities. So as of now, we'll be going to use extend from debit. Yeah. Yeah, Bijanath, can you got, did you got? Okay, yeah, thank you. So in this payment process, we're having payment mode like COD, UPI, UPI and card. Also net banking we're having, okay? So here the generalization relation will come, okay? Just let's see how. So these are the supporting use case. By using this details, so you will be going to complete the payment process. So here we will be going to use the generalization. Okay, the generalization. Just mention the extend arrow. Why I will tell you. And double click on that. It will come a stereo. It will come a like a box. In that you can see stereotype. And here you need to click that arrow. That first option is blank. You need to click on that blank option and click on OK. Because see, without payment process, we are unable to purchase our product, right? But we are having optional things by COD, UPI, and card. By combining this function means mandatory and optional. In this case, we'll be going to use generalization. By using any one of the card or UPI, it will redirect our bank account. Okay, by COD also, It will be by COD, it is the offline, right? But there is some process, means payment is completed. And for UPI also, it will be redirecting our bank account, and it will debited the cash and card also. So for that, we are having two things: optional and mandatory things. By combining this process, we will be going to use generalization. Any confusion on that? Anyone of the team? So for that, just Control D. If any confusion, you can ask in the chat box. I will repeat again. Team, do you have doubt on this generalization? Yeah. So this generalization is one type of inherit. Where having payment process means it is the compulsory things. It is the same of symbol extend. Yes, you need to use the extend relation and double click on that and choose the blank option. Okay. So this generalization is one type of inherit, means it will inherit from the parent. So our parent is bank account and the child is UPI card, right? So it will be redirect. It will be what redirecting, or it will be contact to our bank account, and it will be deduct the money. But here our payment process is complete, means mandatory things, and we are having optional things, means COD, UPI and card. By combining this compulsory and optional things, we will be going to use generalization. Any one of them we need to choose, not everyone. Okay, everything we don't use. Any one of them we can pick up the options and we should complete the payment process. Can we get the recording? Yes, yes, you can get the recording after completion of this session. You will be getting in YouTube. Okay, okay then. So for that we will be going to use payment process. After payment process, I will use the another features, that is order details. Okay, tell me for the order details, in which way you are getting the order confirmation message. This is my order details. Tell me, team, message, text, mail, right? So we'll be going to use the supporting use case email and phone number. Okay, through that email and phone number, the delivery boy is the responsible to send the details to the user. Tell me the relation, what kind of relation it should be there. Extend or include? Yes, include. So it is the mandatory things, we need to use the include. Okay. Then I will link each essential use case to email is optional. No. The delivery boy has two things, that is email and phone number. By using this two way, they can share the details. Okay. Not always we don't need. Okay. Okay, for that you can use extend or include, but as of now I will use the include. Okay. Then I will keep the actors. So here the user is the primary actor, means every time he is the first person who is initiating the work. You are the first person who is going to complete the registration process, like login and browse product. So here you are the primary actor. Okay, so this is my primary actor and the relation is association line. And whenever you are going to connect the line, just join with the hand for the better look. Okay. And for the secondary actor, we're having secondary actor is database. So here database won't interact with the system, means he won't perform the registration login. He will support. He will help to the primary actor to complete the process. Okay, for the registration login. If you are the first time user, you are going to enter the details. Okay, so here the database is DB admin is responsible to keep all the details in the database. For the when he will become second time for the login process, he will be storing all the details, and for the authentication authorization, he will be give you the clarity. Yes, this is the second time user, means authenticate users. So for that I have the password and uh, ID. I will provide this credential, and whatever the users are entering the details, if it is matches as per my stored details, then it will be complete the login functionalities. Okay, so for that here the database admin won't perform the registration login or what kind of things. It will be support to the actors to completing their process. So for that we will be going to use association line. Okay, for the login also, just copy. Sorry, just copy Control D, and it will be copy for you. Okay. To remove this end words, just double click on that. Here you can see the end two, and here the asterisk mark is there. Just remove this one. It will look better. Then click on OK. See, the end is not there. You can remove all the end lines. Okay. For all these features, you need to mention from user to essential use case. So here you can see it is over riding. Okay, so for that just right click on that, and click on right angle connector. It will look better. Okay, for every time the database is the responsible to keep all the records, all the data. Okay, then right click on that. Sorry, right click on that arrow, click on right angle connector. So for that I will use another communication line for the add to cat, and right angle connector. Sorry, just click on that arrow. Yes, then a right angle connector. For the payment also we'll be going to use. For the payment process, you can connect with the data admin or payment integration gateway method, that in which application you are going to, by the help of which application you are going to complete the payment process. So for that I will use the payment integration gateway. Okay, like Google Pay, Phone Pay, or whatever the payment integration gateway methods are having, you can use for the secondary actor. Okay. Otherwise, you can connect with the database also. Bank admin, bank database admin, you can add. So here I will use payment gateway or payment integration gateway methods. For the order details also, we are having delivery boy or partner who are the responsible to send the order details to the users. So for that I will use delivery partner. Okay. Then I use the association line from order details to primary actor. So here you are the primary actor who initiating the work. Whenever you are going to use any kind of application, you are performing the task. Okay, so this is the based on the user perspective. For the manufacturer perspective, who are the responsible to upload all the product in this application, I will use the manufacturer for the secondary actor. Okay, here I will use the manufacturer. Okay, so I will use the inherit means whatever the functionalities the user is performing, registration, login, browse product etiquette also, the manufacturer can do. But for the upload the product and managing the product, we are having different use cases you can perform. So for that I will use the inherit. Okay, so use that extend a relation and join to the link to the primary actor and click on that, sorry, double click on that arrow, click on stereotype extend and click choose the inherit means whatever the functionalities the user means the primary actor is performing, it will inherit from the manufacturer. Okay, for the product upload the product and managing the product, it is the responsible for manufacturer side, you can use another use cases. Okay, so as of now we have done with this use case diagram. Okay, like whatever the process, registration, login. Okay, then I will use the activity diagram. Okay, I'm sorry. So we have completed with the use case diagram and components. Then I will show you the activity diagram. Sorry. So you need to understand what is the activity diagram. Activity diagram means you need to confirm about that how your system is performing based on the functionalities. So here you need to focus, it will focus how the system is performing based on functionalities. Okay, so it is system perspective because you can see, you can confirm here like how your system is behaving, how your system is performing based on the functionalities. Ma'am, in which channel will we get the recording? We are having COPD education channel in YouTube. Okay, so use case diagram is user perspective and activity diagram is system perspective. User perspective means how the users are interacting with the system, and activity diagram is a system perspective. That means how the system is performing, flowing. Okay, so we are having kind of component. So these components are nothing but start node, end node, control flow, decision box, branch and merge, and fork and join. Okay, you need to understand each component. Whenever you are going to explain about the component, you need to explain. Okay, I will show you by using the Visio tool. Okay, what is so here you can see. So here you can see the use case, my use case name. And if you, oh sorry, for the activity diagram, we will be going to use this UML activity. And for that, you will be choosing another page. Okay. To creating the, yes, to inserting the another page, just right click on that page, and here you can see the insert page. You can insert the page another one and write the activity diagram for registration. Okay, so here we are having kind of component that is start node, end node, action state. So this is state, action state, decision box, control flow. This is join. This is branch, sorry, fork. Okay. So here I will be going to perform the registration process. Just increase the size. Okay. So here you can see how your system is performing. So suppose your functionality is having registration and login. Okay. So for that you will be going to use the activity diagram. So for that I will mention the start node. Okay. And action state. Here I will use the registration process. For this registration process, what kind of details I will going to use, I will going to enter. Okay. So for that you need to mention, and the relation should be control flow, not relation, the flow. Connection line is control flow. Every time you need to mention this line also. Okay. For the registration, what kind of details? Like your name, email, password, re-enter password. Okay. Then join this control flow for each action state. So first you need to mention what is your purpose, registration purpose. So for that, what kind of details you are going to use? So you here you can mention, enter the details like name, email, password, and re-enter password. Then come out from this process by using the end node. Whenever you are come out from this process, you need to mention the end node. Okay. So as of now, no need to mention this fork and join. So remove this one. Then I will show you another activity diagram for the login. Okay. So here itself I will use the login functionalities. So this is my start node. What is my purpose? What is my purpose for the complete my functionalities? Okay. So what is the purpose to show the system's behavior? So this is my login process. Just mention the control flow. Okay. For the login, what kind of details? So here we'll be going to use the decision box. In decision box means here you need to ask the questions like yes or no, true or false, and correct or wrong. Okay, pass or fail, like that. So here you need to uh, ask the questions. So whenever you are going to perform further login, here you can see the forgot password wrong and right. Means if it is correct details, then you are able to completing the login process and you are able to access the application. If it is incorrect details, you need to enter again the details. Okay, so for that we will be going to use the decision box. So in this decision box means it will be taking the conditions or decisions based on our details. Okay, so for that I will use the control flow again. Okay, sorry guys, you here you need to mention the credential. Okay, sorry for that. So action state is login. For that login, you need to mention enter the credential. Okay. For that enter credential, what is the credential? Email and password. Okay. Email and password. So this is my credential. Then after you'll be going to use the decision box. Okay. If the credential is valid, then you will be going for the successful login. If it is not valid, then you need to go for the back. Okay. I will use. So this is my control flow. Here I will write my guard condition. Whenever you are going to write the condition, just double click on that. Here you can see the box guard. Just mark on that. You are able to writing the conditions if it is valid. So I will going to use the valid and click on OK. If it is invalid, click on mark on guard. You are able to write the condition and click on OK. If it is valid, then login successful completed. Logged in. Okay. I will use the login completed. Login done. Okay. If it is invalid, you need to go back again to enter the credentials. Okay. So for that, just right click on that right angle connector and right. Oh, sorry. Okay. So here by moving this arrow, you can what is the question again? Can you repeat guard one? Okay. Just right click on that or okay, sorry, double click on that arrow. It will come a box. Here you can see the guard. You need to mark on that. After marking, you are able to write anything in this box. And don't click enter because it will be taking more space. So for that, click on OK. Okay. If it is valid, then go for the login successful completed. If it is invalid, you need to enter the credential again. Then come out from this process by using the end node. Okay. We need to use this tool in Word only. Okay, okay. This tool in Word we can't use. This is the MS Visio tool you need to install. Okay. In Word we can't use. Okay. So here start from means it will be mentioned the specific task is going to be start and end node means your process is completed and control flow means the connection lines and decision box. It will be taking the conditions or decisions. Then I will tell the difference between branch and merge and fork engine. Okay, can you please tell us know what we need to install? Okay, MSBJ, I will tell you after completion of the session. So let me complete this session first. Okay, then come to this branch and merge. I will, so this is the important things you need to listen carefully. You will be going to ask the questions, what is branch and merge, the difference between. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so let's understand what is branch and merge. So for that, let me complete another activity diagram. That is a search product. So for that, insert another page. And for that, I will use my search product as here sales product. So for that search product, I will use the activity diagram, another one, and I will use the start node, and I will mention what is my purpose by using action state. This is my search product. For that search product, you need to select the product options. So for that, use the product options. Okay, so for that, you need to enter the keywords. Okay, so here my detail is enter keywords or filter. We use when it is invalid also, where it is invalid. If the login credential is invalid, you need to enter again the details, right? Valid, invalid. So in that case, if enter the keywords and filters, then use the decision box. If the filters and keywords are matches, then you are able to find the product, right? So for that, just use the control flow. Okay, and write the decision, write the conditions. Okay, if the keywords matches, then you are able to found your product. So I will use the guard and write match. Don't click on enter, just click on OK. If it is not match or mismatch, then you are required to enter the keywords again. So for that, just a right click connector and write the guard conditions by selecting mismatch. If it is matches, then go for the product found. Then come out from this process by using the end node. If it is not matches, then you need to enter again the keywords and filters. Where you will be used forgot password. So here also for the forgot password, if you are having, wait a second, I will show you. So this page you are asking about that, right? So if it is password is correct, so it is all about the system perspective, systems flow. Okay, so if the forgot password also, you can enter the email. We're having that generate a new password, right? So for that, this is another use activity diagram you can perform here. Okay, if it is email is correct, then password is sent through your email credential, and you are able to find the password to reset. If your email is not valid, then you are unable to get this password through the email credential, right? So this is another use case activity diagram. So we have done with this search product. Then I will go for the payment process. So for that, just right click on that, insert another page, and here I will mention the payment process. So here in the payment process, I will be going to use branch and merge. Okay. So listen carefully. What is branch and merge? You will be going to ask on the evaluation. Okay. So branch means it is a decision box. Okay. So it is a point where you can ask a questions and you can choose one path based on the conditions. Sorry. In branch, you can, it is a process. It will split into multiple paths based on the conditions. Okay. So decision box is another one, and branch and merge is another one, and fork engine is different. So these are the different. So in this branch, it will be split the task in multiple paths. Okay. So a branch is nothing but a branch means the process split into multiple based on condition. Okay. Suppose you are using the payment process. So for that payment process, the branch is it is one type of decision box, but the purpose is different. Same shape, but different purpose. Okay. So where it will split the path, multiple path based on the condition. Suppose you are using the payment for a COD, UPI, and card. So by the help of branch, it will split the paths. So one path is COD, one path is UPI, and one path is card, and one path is net banking. Okay. So for that, I will be going to use branch. Branch means it will be, wait a second, it will be splitting the flows into multiple paths based on the condition. Where is a merge, all the splitted paths, okay, all the splitted paths will be comes together into a single line. Okay. So here where different branches come together and come back together into a single node or a single point. Okay. Where in fork, by using the diagram of a fork, I will tell. But come to this branch, I will use the payment process here. For the payment process, just use the start node or initial node, and mention the control flow and mention what is your purpose. Okay, then action state. So this is my payment process. For the payment process, I will use another control flow where I will mention the decision box. So this is the diamond shape, but purpose is different. So here the branch will be happening. Okay. So whenever you are using the branch, you need to mention these flows. And another one is this flows I am using for the purpose COD, UPI, card or net banking. Okay. Just connect with and the right angle connector. It will look better. So here it won't take any decision. It is a branch. where it will split the multiple path. Okay, so this will be we will be calling as a branch. While in merge, whatever the flows are there, it will be go together, come back in together, and use the decision box here. So for that also we are having different purpose. Means all the multiple splitted flows will come together in this single flow and a right angle connector. So this is branch and this is merge. So suppose you are choosing COD, this is UPI, this is card. Okay, suppose you are choosing UPI. Okay, so this UPI, it will flow this UPI means in this flow for the forward, and it will be comes together, and again it will take the conditions or decision. That means the UPI is valid or not, this correct or not. If it is valid, then go for the payment successful. If it is not valid, then go again back. What is object flow similar to the control flow? Object flow. Oh, so this is dotted line you can use, but as of now, control flow is the this is similar things. Okay, you can use control flow instead of object flow. Okay, if the UPI is correct, so here you need to write the guard condition by click on the double click on that arrow, click on guard, and click valid or correct. My UPI is correct. So for that, I will go for the payment successfully completed, payment done. Okay, then come out from this process by using the end node. Okay, if it is not valid, okay, sorry. So for that, you need to use another decision box here. Okay, so, oh, sorry. Sorry for that. Just don't mention these things here. Okay, so I will going to use this decision box to, so for that I will use here the guard condition. If it is valid, then go for the payment successful completed. Okay, just double click on that, right, and valid. If it is valid, then payment done, then come out from this process. If it is not valid, you need to go again back to entering the, to choosing the path to complete your process. Then right angle connector, it is not working. Yes, like that you need to do. So as of now, the object flow we have not used, but it is a similar kind of. You can use for the password, forgot password also you can use, or if it is some error occur, you can use there. Okay, if it is valid, the payment is completed, successful done, payment done. If it is not valid, for that invalid. Okay, if it is invalid, you need to go again back to enter the payment process. details. So this is all about my branch and merge. Then I will go for the use order details. Okay, so in this order details, I will be going to use the fork and join. So let's see what is fork and join. So fork means it will here it won't take any kind of decisions or multiple things. Okay, so in fork, whatever the tasks we are having, so many tasks will done at a same time. Same time. Okay, so multiple tasks will be done at a same time. Where is join? All these flows, multiple parallel flows will be come together. So here the parallel flow will be there. Okay, I will show you by using the diagrams. So here I will be going to use the order details, start node and control flow. Then I will use my action state is order details. Okay. For the order details, the delivery boy is the responsible to send the details through their mobile number and email ID. Okay. So for that, I will use the fork. Fork means whatever the multiple tasks you want to perform, you can perform at a single time or same time. Okay. So this is my component fork and this is my join. That means all the parallel flow will be come together here. Whatever the task, suppose the details will be sent through the email and another one is phone number. Okay. For that, I will use the control flow. Okay. Then another flow is there to completing their task. Okay. Then order details through the email ID and password. So here, whenever the delivery boy is responsible to send the to perform multiple tasks. So when here he is the responsible to send the order details through the email ID and password. So by clicking on one tab, he can perform multiple tasks at a same time. Okay. Whenever he will be clicking on the send message by using the email and phone number, he will be completing the sending the order details through the to the users. So for that, I will use my completion of process order sent, then come out from this process order details sent by using the end node, come out from this process. Okay, so here in fork won't take any kind of decisions or condition, but in branch it will be taking the conditions and decisions. Did you got? So this is all about the Visio tool. Okay, so team, just take a 5 minute of break. Then after we'll be going to start the MS Visio and Azure RP. In between, you can ask the doubt, whatever the doubt you are having in Visio also. So this document, okay, then I will share. Okay, we have to create the separate. So for this branch and merge, see where the branch is happening, the merge should be there. So branch and merge is one diagram. Fork and join is one diagram. Okay. Or we have to create separate activities only in one. Yeah, separate activities in separate pages. For the clear visualization, you can create separate. Okay. Then we'll be moving for the other two tools. This is the important. Okay. This will be, this will do for developers, right? For their, yes, yes. To visualize the requirements to the stakeholder or developers, whatever the requirement we have gathered. For that, we are going to use these tools. Yes, yes, for the clear requirement, clear understanding purpose. Okay, so let's come up this Balsamiq tool. Okay, Balsamiq and Azure RP. So this is the important tools as a BA we need to use. Okay, so this is all about the concept. We're having wireframing and mockups, prototype. Okay, so let's understand what is Balsamiq. So this is a wireframing tool. Okay, wireframing tool means what do we mean by the wireframe? Wireframe prototype. So Balsamiq is a tool where as a BA we need to draw the wireframe means basic layout of our application. What the application is going to be developed. For that application we'll be going to use the basic layout. So in this wireframe we are having, let's understand what is Balsamiq. So Balsamiq, it is a tool that founded in Peldi by the Peldi Goljani. So he is the former Adobe senior software engineer. So it is used to create web and mobile application user interface designing tools for creating the wireframe and prototypes. So it is used to for creating wireframe and prototype. Okay, so let's understand what is wireframe. So wireframe, suppose you are the house owner, okay? You are going to plan to build a new house. For that, you are requesting, you are planning, and you are calling from some engineers, okay? So they came and they are planning for the house building, okay? So before you are going to build that house, you need to draw a basic layout of your house, correct? So this layout is nothing but a wireframe without adding colors, without having any components. By using the paper and pen, you are going to use to create that designing, basic layout of your application or basic layout of your house. Okay. Okay. So that simple drawing is nothing but wireframe in IT sectors. Okay. That means before developing an application, you need to draw a basic structure of it. That means it will show where the buttons will be there, where the menus will go, where the text fields will be there. It will be so in this wireframe. Means it is the basic, it is the layout or structure, basic structure of your application. Okay. So for that you'll be sure about that where the buttons will be where the menus go, where the text will be. Okay, so it doesn't show the colors and finer designs. Okay, same like as before developing your house, you are planning to draw a simple layout of your picture of your house. Same like in IT also, in application also, as a BA, you need to use the Balsamiq where you need to create the wireframe. So in that wireframe it is nothing but a blueprint. It will be show you the basic structure of your application. Okay, any confusion on that? What is wireframe, team? So it is a raw visual representation of the website or mobile app. Okay, thank you, Chetali. So it is a visual representation of your website or mobile application so that the stakeholder can get to know what is the basic structure of the client's application, means stakeholders proposal applications. They can get the clarity or basic idea of that application before developing that application. Okay, so for that, to creating the wireframe and mockups, we are having the tools, that is Balsamiq tool. And let's understand what is mockup. Okay, so mockup means it is also one kind of means whatever the examples I gave right now, right? So after that blueprint, after making this layout of your application, you can see a color design of your house. Okay, after making with bricks and cement, you are able to apply some colors on that from your on your house. Okay, no, mock-up and prototype is different. Okay, I will explain. Okay, don't worry, I will explain. So in mock-up, after creating this basic structure of your house, and you will be going to prepare, you are going to build that house. After preparing, after build that house with the bricks and cement, you are able to apply some colors. Okay, some uh, manufacture things like architecture things, chairs, bed, and tables. You need to put something on your house so that in IT it will show you the final colors, font, icons, branding. Okay, so it is a visual representation where you can't click or interact with. You can just see how your house is looking by adding the colors, font, and designing. Okay, so mockup it is a designing of your house, means with the colors. Here you need to add. We can say it is the advanced version of wireframe. Here we can add color, fonts, icon, branding. Okay, so for that it is a visual representation. So here we can't click or navigate. Click or interact. We can navigate, but we can't interact in by adding the functionalities and conditions. Okay, so that wireframe we need to use for the to show the colored version of our wireframing, okay, of our blueprint or scratch or sorry, not about the scratch, sketch. Okay, so how much helpful it is for HABA? How much helpful? They can show the colored version of your application to the stakeholder. They can get to know what it will look, that application. Okay, I will use that for to creating the wireframe and mockups. We are having Balsamiq. So for that, you need to use the Balsamiq tool. Okay, for that, just click on new project. Okay. So here, this is my Balsamiq tool where we are having these are the components. In this left side, we are having the pages. By using the pages, we will be going to complete the creating the pages. And here we can we are having some functionalities to interact one page to another page. Okay. So for that, I will create the pages. Suppose my first page is registration page. So for that, just rename this page and write registration. Just write registration page. Okay. For the registration page, we are having some of components like browse and buttons. All the assets are like here we are available. You can go with the one by one. If you are not getting the components by clicking on the quick add, you can search whatever the things you want to. Okay, here you can search. Okay, so as of now, come to this assets and all bigs. Here you can see browse. Okay, so this is one kind of component we'll be going to use. And here I will use my application name is ecom application, e-commerce app. Okay. Then click on outside of this application. To make a bigger size, just you can resize it. Okay. So we're having some kind of components that is the input text. Just delete it. Input text input. Okay. So for that here I will use for the registration what kind of details I will be going to use. Name, password, email and nickname if you want. So for that, if you want to make a color of it, then just click on that component, go to background color, just choose any one of them. Yellow. Okay. If you want to make a separate color also in this separate component, you can add. Then here I will add for this field what kind of details it will be taking. Okay. So for that I will use text field or line of text or label. You can use any one of them. So for that I will use line of text. Okay. So this field will contain my name. Control D. This field will contain my email. This field will contain password. This field contain phone number. Okay. After that, we are having the buttons. Okay. I will use the buttons that is submit button means register. Okay. If you have another account also, you can use here. Suppose I will use this component here and I will write, I have an account. And make a border of it. To make a border, just click on underline. It will, sorry, to make an underline of it, just go with the text and click on underline. Yeah, it will support. If it is not supporting, yeah, so for that, just reinstall this application. Just raise the service request and reinstall this application through the by the help of team. you are able. Okay. So this is Balsamiq tool. Okay, if you are having another account, you can go with the I have an account. You are having an account. Okay. Then I will use another pages for my login. So for that, just a duplicate on it. It will create another one. So for that, I will use no need of name and phone number. Just remove these things. Only email ID and password. Email and password. Okay. And here, write submit or login. Then if you forgot your password, you can write forgot password. Okay. Then I will use, rename this page, login page. I will use product catalog page or browse page, browse product page. So for that, I will create another duplicate page. Don't mention this kind of things. Here I will use another text box, text area. Okay. In this text area, I will mention what are the products are available in this catalog page or home page. You can rename it is as a home page also. And if you want to make a color of it, add a color of it, you can add background. Choose this color. Yeah, this color. Is it looking good? Okay. So for that, whatever the products are available, you need to mention here. You need to show. So this is my home page. Suppose I am having some kind of product to show the stakeholder. So for that, I will use the image component. Okay. So for that, just write search image. Here you can see the image component is there. Okay. Make a duplicate it for the another one. By double click on that, you will be redirecting to your file explorer. And if you want to show a image, then you can choose. Suppose I will use this fruit and just make a size of it and write what is the product name and their price. So for that, use the input text label. I will use that text label and I will mention what is the product name, that is fruits. Make a duplicate and mention the price. Suppose the price will be 500 for mixed all fruits. Sorry, suppose 150. Okay, then use radio button. So here you can see the radio button. By clicking on that button, this product will be selected for your add to cart page. Okay, and here I will mention the num stepper. Num stepper means another component. We are having a separate components you can use. Okay, so based on the quantity, the amount will be changing. Okay, so for that, use for this image also. Suppose I will use another image for this. Just double click on that image. I will use that burger or laddu. Make a size of it and mention the product name, that is laddu. and the price is 200. If you want to add to cart in your page, mention. Based on the quantity, the amount will be changing. Okay. Then here you need to mention add to cart. Add to cart. Okay. After choosing any one of them, any one of this product, it will be adding this product to your add to cart page. Okay. Then create another page like add to cart page. Whenever you have added this product in that page, you are able to see that product and you are able to purchase this product. So for that, just duplicate it. As of now, no need to mention two things. Just remove one thing, one product. Okay. It will show here this product and no need to mention this checkbox fruit, and the price will be there. It will be changing based on the quantity, and you can go with the purchase. Okay. To purchase this product, you need to make the payment process. Okay. So for that, just write buy. You need to go for the buy option. Okay. And rename it. This is my add cat page. Then duplicate page, another one, another page you need to create. And this page is all about the buy means you need to purchase this product by using the COD, UPI or card. Okay. No need to mention this product again. So for that, for the understanding purpose, just use the radio button and checkbox also are having. Maybe search checkbox grooming group credit card. So one by one, just check on yourself and just see whatever the. So checkbox is not there, only check is there. Just use okay. Check also there. Okay, so no need to use this one. Just use the radio button for the understanding purpose. Suppose this one for the COD and another one is UPay and the card, net banking you can use and rename it COD, UPI, card, another one is net banking. Then go for the make payment. Okay. After choosing any one of them, you need to click on that make payment. After that, your payment will be completed and you are able to see the final message means payment is successful done and purchase your track your order details. Okay. So this is my add to cart page copy. Just rename it for the payment page. After that, I will add duplicate pages. Payment status page. This is my payment status page. So here I will be getting the confirmation message. So change it the background color to the green because the green color is success of sign. So that we'll be going to use green. And write payment successfully done. If you want to So in a big size, then just click on that. Go to values. We are having the value. Wait a second. Here you can see the value text. Just make it 20. Okay. If you want to place in middle, then you can choose in this middle border. Okay. So this is completed, and I will go to my product, browse product again, or go back to home page. Go to home page. Go back. If you click on that go back, it will be redirecting your home page. Okay. So we have completed to creating the pages. Now I will be linking each pages. Okay. So this is my registration page. If I click register button, then I will come to this. I will go to the home page. Okay, otherwise I will go to the login. So after registration, some of were accessing our home page. So for that, I will link the home page. So here you can see no links, no links. So select the register button and click on that. Whatever the pages you have created, it will be show here. And click on home page after registration. If you are having an account already, you are having account, then you will be redirecting the login page. So for that, click on that component and click on that no link and linking to the login page. Okay, and come to this login. After entering the details, after clicking on login, you will be redirecting the to the home page, that is product page. If you forgot your password, then you will be redirecting your registration page. If you want to create another pages for the email configuration, you are getting the new password through your email credential, then you can create another page also. So as of now, I will be linking the to the registration page. Okay, then come to this home page. If I will check um or if I will select this fruit option, then I will go to the add to cart. Okay. So after clicking this add to cart, I will be redirecting to the add to cart page. So for that, link it to add to cart page. Then come to this add to cart page. After getting all the details based on the product name and price, I will be go for the buy. I need to purchase that product. So for that, choose the buy button and link it to payment page. Then I will go to the payment page. I need to select any one of the options and I need to complete my payment process by choosing make payment. So for that, click on make payment and payment status page. My payment completion, my payment successfully done, and I need to go back. So whenever I will click on that go back button, and I will redirect to my home page. So as of now, I have linked each other. Now I will preview on that. So here we are having the preview button in this right top corner. Just click on that preview button and see how it is working. If I will click registration, I will go to the home page. Okay. If I will suppose I will go to the login page again, review it. If you are having already have an account, you will be redirecting the login page. Then log in yourself. Then choose any one of them. Then add to cart. You got your product. Then go to buy option. Choose any one of these option. Then make a payment. Then your payment successfully completed. Then go back again. Okay. So this is all about the wireframe and prototype. Wireframe means you need to draw in a basic layout without adding colors. Whenever we are adding the colors, it will be comes under the mockups. Okay. Any confusion on that? Wireframe and mockups. Team, give me the clarity. Did you got any? Did you got everything, or any confusion on that? Then we will be going for the prototyping. Prototype is different. I will tell. Wait a second. Just tell me this wireframe and mockup you got or not. Can you please create only one page for reference? What kind of reference? This is all about the wireframe and mockups. We have made mockup and not wireframe, right? See, wireframe means this layout, these structures, these buttons, where the buttons will be stay. While you are adding some colors, it will be comes under the mockup. Wireframe is only the pen and paper. You need to draw the layout or wireframe or skeleton of your application. But by adding some colors and adding some interaction one page to another page, it will be comes under the mockup. Every time we have to make this. Not every time. If you want to create another pages by adding your more knowledge and by adding your ideas, you can create many more pages also without colors. Yes, without colors, we will be going to use wireframe. Can you just make a one page wireframe? So this is wireframe. See, Mohit, whenever I am using these buttons and this browser, these structures, layout, this is nothing but wireframe. Can we say raw mockup without finish as a wireframe? Yeah, you can say raw mockup. Mockup Mockup is depending on wireframe. Without creating your house, how you can apply the colors, right? So this is same. After creating the mockup or after mockup means the developer get the idea on which way the application is going to be developed. Wireframe means and mockup means whatever the features are there, buttons are there, what color it is. You need to add the colors, design, font. Okay. Okay, take a break of 5 minutes. We'll be starting prototyping. Okay. You can save by clicking on Control Save and name this page of it. It will be saved on your file explorer. You can save it. Okay, let's start the prototyping. First, we need to understand what is prototypes, why you are using. Okay. So we'll be going to understand about the Azure RP. So what is Azure RP? It is a powerful designing tool. Okay. It is a powerful designing tool for creating highly interactive prototyping for web, mobile, and desktop application with screen navigation. Okay. So for that, it has some clickable buttons, input and output, and whatever the others buttons, input, output, and others. I will tell you, don't worry. Will you share this file? Okay, okay, I will share. Just remember me for the reminder after end of the discussion, end of the session. Just remind me. I will share this. Okay, please remind me after completion of the session. Okay, so Azure RP it is a tool. So we are having wireframe is a tool, MSPJ is a tool, and Azure RP. In this Azure RP, by the help of this Azure RP tool, we will be going to create the prototyping. Prototyping means in that prototyping, the stakeholder can get this is the real-time application and they are able to use that dummy application. Okay, so for that in prototype, we can use the conditions, decisions, validation, and we can navigate the screens one page to another page based on the functionalities or decisions, conditions. Okay. So for that, it will allows the business stakeholders to get the whole of the future system, how my future system will behave, will work, so that the business stakeholder can feel it is the real time application, but it is not actual the real application. They can feel. Okay. So for that, Azure RP is a more advanced tool. So for that, it allows to create a details wireframe, clickable prototype, interactive the screens. Okay, so after building this house, you can on whatever the assets you are having, like suppose you are having a fan, TV, and AC. Whenever you are working on that, means the functionalities. If you turn on that switch, then the TV will be on, the AC will be on, then the washing machine and whatever the electronic things, it will be on. So here the functionalities will be happening. Okay. So for that, it allows us to know details wireframe, clickable prototype, interactive screen flows. Okay. So in IT, in IT sector also like that. We can see whatever the clickable buttons, navigation pages, and whatever the decisions or conditions we are adding and we are performing the functionalities. Okay. So in Azure RP, in prototyping, it will be taking the decisions, validations, conditions. Based on that, our pages will be redirecting from one page to another page. So let's understand what is prototype. Okay, so prototype, it has a clickable model. It is the clickable model of the software. So here you can press the button, navigate the pages, and experience how the system will behave. Okay, but it won't connect with the database. So for whenever we are implementing any kind of application, we are publishing it, right? So whatever the data are storing in the database, it will be taking the functionalities. So here in this prototyping, it won't connect with the database. Okay. So for that, it will be help the stakeholder for the experience the system before the developing, and it will be before going to live. Okay. So this wireframe is prepared by the BA or developers. Okay. So this one prepared by both BA and developers. Okay. So where we are using this prototyping? So prototyping is used before development. Okay. So the clickable interactive flow used for the demonstrate and feedback validation. Okay. For that, it will help the developers and testers to understand the system's behavior. Okay. Let's use the Azure RP tool. So we are having that tool, software tool. So this is our Axure RP tool. Here you can see the home. In home, we are having the pages. Actually, in this place, we will be going to create the pages. Okay, for the designing. And here we are having some gadgets. Sorry, widgets. Sorry, widgets. That some of components in comparison of mockups or wireframe. Here we are having less component. Okay, and here we are having the properties and interaction. Okay, to create this, and this is the canvas. Actually, in this place, we'll be going to implement the pages. So my purpose is to creating the registration page. So rename this page and write registration page. For that registration page, what kind of component will be I will going to use? Okay. So here you can see rectangle. Just to use that rectangle, and for that another rectangle use. For the better understanding, I will show you. For the better look, I'm using another rectangle. Okay. And here I will use the image button for my logo purpose. And here we are having button. One is HTML button and another one is button shape. So this is drag and drop features you can use. And another button is HTML button. Okay. So let's see the difference between of this button. In HTML button shape, all the properties are available. Okay. Select shape. See, all the shapes are available. Okay. Whereas in submit button, means HTML button, we don't have the shape, this button, shape button we don't have. Okay. And also another features, whenever I'm clicking on this HTML button, only specific functionalities or styles are coming. While in button, it means in button shape, all the functionalities are coming. You can see here. Okay. So for that, it will be better to use the button shape. So remove this HTML button and use here and duplicate. So here you need to write the about, application about, and info means another one is suppose help. Okay. If you want to make a color, you can add. So for that, we are having style. Wait a second. Go to the style. Here you can see the colors. One type of filter. Just click on that. If you want to add another, you can add. Okay. For this component, if you want, suppose I will use this one. Okay, it is same. Okay. And if you want to show a image for the logo purpose, just double click on that. It will be redirect to your page and it will show whatever the pages you want to, oh, sorry, whatever the images you want to show. You can select there and come to this. My purpose is registration. For the registration, what kind of details I will be going to mention. So for that, use the component and we are having the text field. Okay. So use this one and control T. Okay. So here I will show you for each field what kind of details it will be taking. So for that I will go to the properties and here you can see the type is text and hint type. Okay. So in this hint type you need to mention. So this field will take my name. See the name is available. For this field I will mention email. For this field I will mention password. For this field I will mention the phone number. Then use the button. So it is better to use the HTML shape and write submit or register. Okay. Then duplicate it. So we are having some pages. So that's just Control A and Control C. Just copy all the things and go to page 1 and paste it here and rename this page. So here you can see the page. Okay. Whenever you are clicking on that, if you click on that add, you can see the sibling page after child page. Sibling page after means one page will create and after the home page. One folder will create. Child page means another child page means sub page will be creating. Sibling page before means a page will create before the home page. Okay. So come to this page 1 and rename it for the login. For the login, no need to mention the phone number, just mention the password and email ID. So we remove this name and phone number and here write login. Okay, then I will go for the just control and control C. Then go to page 2 and this is my home page. Just rename it. Can you please show where you took that button? Yeah, here. In these widgets, you can see button save and another one is HTML button. Okay, here in the last of this forms. Yeah. Okay, and paste it here. Then for the home page, no need to mention these details. Just mention another text rectangle and mention the product. What kind of product? And for the image purpose, just use the image and you can use the placeholder so that the stakeholder can get to know this is my product. So here the images should be there and the color also. Resize it. Control D for others. Another one. And to mentioning the product name, price, and the quantity, use the label. Okay. So if you double click on that, it won't take. Okay. So this is the difference in prototype. In placeholder, it won't redirect in placeholder, sorry, in your file explorer. But in image, if you double click on that, it will be redirecting to your file explorer. So that I will use what is my product name. Suppose I will use sort. Okay. And for that, I will use the price for it. Price is 300. Is it? Okay. And to add to cat. So in this wireframe, we are having add to cat component you can use like here. Instead of this radio button, you can use add to cat. Okay. So this one you can use. So this add to cat page, we don't have this component in prototyping. Okay. To make it minimize, just click on small. Okay. So here we will be going to use the radio button because we don't have add to cat logo. And for this product also, we write the product name. This is shirt and this is sari and the price. The price will be okay. So for the norm stepper, we are having if you want to choose more quantity, you are having drop list or we are having a list. You can use the drop list or let me check whatever the another one, other components. You can use that drop list. Okay. For the drop list, how many quantity you want, how many quantity you want, you can choose. So just double click on that component, click on plus button, write for one piece. Click on OK. For one piece, it will show 300. Double click for two piece, change the price will be changing for the three piece. Okay, like that. So same things mention for this sari option also. Okay. Then here you need to write add batch. Add to batch. For that I will just control C and paste it for the add to cat page. So in this page 3, just go to this page 3 and paste it here and rename this page to add to cat page, add cat page. Okay, so here no need to mention two product, just remove one thing. How can we decide which tool we'll use in project, or we need to choose the tools as per our convenient? Mentor will be explaining you which tools you need to use for the creating the pages and okay, for the wireframing we are using the Balsamiq. For the prototyping we'll be going to use the Axure RP. For the diagrams, use case diagram and activity diagram, we'll be going to use the Visio. Okay. Then, so here I want to add a message. Okay. So for that message, my message is 50% discount for this project. Okay. Just make it a bigger size. Go to select on that text and go to style. Okay. So here the, hello, wait a second. So here you can see the value. Just make it to 18 or 20. That means 50% discount on this project. Oh, sorry, product. Then you can see your product based on the price and the product and quantity, and you need to purchase it. For this purchase, right, buy. Okay. And Control A and Control C. No need to Control and Control C, just duplicate here. Okay. To creating a duplicate page will be created here. Just rename it. This page is payment page. For the payment page, I want to mention the in which way I need to complete my payment process. For that, I need to mention. So for the understanding purpose, use the radio buttons and checkbox and drop list. Okay. This is my COD. This is my UPI. This is my here you need to add the other options. Choose mode. Card, net banking. Okay. Then click on OK. And here you need to write make payment. Okay. Then duplicate the page. And here you can see the confirmation message. That means your payment has been completed. Okay. For that, just minimize it. Write payment done. If you want to make a color of your background, then choose and go back or browse the product again. Okay. Then I will link each other. Okay. So rename this page. This is my payment status page. Okay. Then come to this registration page. So here you can see on click, mouse enter and on mouse out. So here we are having interaction. Interaction means we need to link each pages. On click means whenever you need to whenever you want to redirect one page to another page, you need to choose the unclick. Okay. Then I will tell where you need to use the on mouse enter and on mouse out. So come to this unclick. After entering these details, you need to click register. After clicking the register, you need to go the login page. So for that, I will click on that on click. Then click on the link, open link. See here, open link in current window. Okay, that this link is currently opening in the window. I will show you. Then click on login page. Okay, after registering myself, on what page I need to go? I will go to the login page. If you want to go another means other resources, other link, you can paste that link here, link to an external URL or file. If you paste that link here and you can click on OK, then you will be redirecting that another page. It can be a YouTube or any other website. Okay. After clicking on the register button, I need to go with the login page. Okay. So for that, I click on that login and click on OK. Then I will go to the home page. Sorry, login page. After going to the login page, after entering the details, if I will click on the login, I will redirect to my home page. So for that, open link. Here you can see open link. I need to link with the home page and click on OK. Yeah, you can link the registration page to the home page or login page, whatever. For the understanding purpose, just think how it is working. Okay. After linking to my home page, I will go to my home page and I need to choose any one of them. Then I need to go with the add to cat. Whenever I will click on the add to cat, I will go to my add to cat page. So for that, click on that on click event, open link. My link will open that add to cat page and click on OK. Then go to add to cat page. After getting my product based on the price and the quantity, I will go for the buy. Then I will link to payment. Then click on click. Oh, sorry, just delete one thing. Open link, then payment page. Click on OK. After going to payment page, after choosing any one of them, I need to go the payment, make payment means my payment is completed. Then I will redirect to my payment status page. Okay. After payment status page, I need to go back. So for that, I will link to the home page. Let's preview on it. Okay. So here you can see the preview button. See that above the regular word. Just click on that review. Register, login, advocate, buy, make payment, then go back. Our page is linked each other. So I have completed. Then I will show you how to add the validation and conditions. Okay. So for that, suppose in login page. So here I need to add the conditions. Okay. So come to this in registration, come to this properties. Here I want to mention the maximum length is 20. Okay. The maximum length is 20. And for the password, the maximum length is 6. Okay. After means above 20 letters and above the 6 letters, it won't take my email and password. Okay. Then come to this password. Here I need to add the conditions. For to add the conditions, go to where is the on click. Okay, wait a second. Okay. So to log in yourself, So whenever you want to redirect one page to another page based on the validation and conditions, so here you can preview on it. Here you can see the play button. Okay, the colors version, the first button is there. To add the validation and condition, just log in, click on that login. Here you need to write what is the SAP name. SAP name is login. Then this SAP name is email. This SAP name is password. Okay. So whenever you want to go with the login and you want to mention some conditions, you want to enter some conditions. So click on that login and go to the page 1. Here you can see add conditions. Okay. Click on that add conditions. Text one widget means all widgets are in a text format. And here you can see this equal hello. Okay. And my functionalities is login. When click on that this, when my email is equal to, suppose I will mention my name Rupali and the value will be whatever the value. When the email will equal to Rupali and when my password, for the password just mention plus button, when the password will be equal to only at the rate or only COPD. Okay, then it will be taking the login success, the login will be completed. Okay, so for that click on OK and just preview on it. Okay, and click on OK here. Okay, let's preview on it. See, if I will add another one, another things, it won't take, it won't redirect. If I will mention the exact things means Rupali and COPD, it will be redirecting. Did you got? So for that, I will go to change the conditions. Go to yes, edit conditions. So here I want to change that equal to content. So when my email is containing.com and the password is containing at the rate, it will be taking. Then click on OK. Okay, then click on OK. And let's preview on it, refresh it, go to login page. See, you need to mention .com. Okay, and here you need to mention up to 6 characters or something. After that, it won't take. And whenever you are entering the password, the at the rate should be there because I have mentioned the content. Then click on OK. Did you got? Then come to another functionalities I will use to the add to cat. Here you can see on mouse enter means whenever you want to, you are entering the mouse on this product. Okay, this message will be visible. On mouse out means whenever you are moving this cursor from this particular product, then this message will be invisible. Okay, so for that I will use the conditions. So choose that by component and use that option. This is my bicep and this is my image and this is my discount. Okay, okay, so for that use that by and click on mouse enter, double click on that. Here you can see show and hide. Okay, widget, then click on discount, then so wait a second, you need to mark on that. Okay, discount, then this message will be so and click on OK. Animation is wait a second, another things I did not mention. So you need to you need to hide this letter. Okay, just right click on that, set hidden. Okay, and let's preview on it. It is not working. Okay, refresh. So discount animation is fed, and click on OK. One mouse enter. Discount. So fed. Click on OK. Then refresh it. It is not working. Why it is not working? Image is there. Buy also is there. Okay, I have created two things. Okay, just delete one. Okay, click on mouse enter. Go to show and hide, and click on discount. So animation is fed. Oh, sorry. Click on OK. Then refresh it. It is not showing. Why it is not showing? Okay, let's do another functionalities here on mouse enter. Okay, sorry, on mouse out. Then show and hide, discount, hide, head, and okay. Refresh it. Why it is not working? Autofill height set hidden, set visible. Okay, okay. So for that I have just delete one thing. Okay, so delete all the things. Let me try on the first. This is discount. You need to write the SAP name here, and for this image you need to write the image SAP. For the buy you need to mention the SAP name. Okay, for this image I will go to the on mouse enter. Okay, then click on show and hide, then click on discount, and click on show, and animation is none, and okay. Okay, then go to review, refresh it, and so animation is fed. On mouse enter. Okay, okay, I did not set it in hidden. Okay, sorry for that. Yes, now it came. Okay, see, whenever I'm entering the whenever I'm entering wait a second, whenever I'm entering my cursor on that product, it is showing, but whenever I'm moving out my cursor from that particular product, it is not invisible. Okay, so for that I will set the conditions. Okay, then go for the select that image button, then go for the on mouse out, show and hide, discount button, hide it, animation is fed, click on OK. Okay, then go to press, refresh it. See, my product is visible when I'm entering my mouse. When I'm moving out cursor from this particular product, it is not visible, right? Okay, another thing I will use on that. Suppose I want to, whenever I will enter my mouse on here, the color will be changing. So for that, click on that buy button and go to select this or interaction style. Okay, interaction style. Here I want to make a bold size, italic, and make a shadow on it, inner shadow. It is not looking good. Outer shadow. Yes. For the outer shadow, for this box it is showing this shadow. If you want to make a shadow on this text you can go with the shadow text where it is. You can make it shadow on it. Text shadow. Okay. Then click on OK. Here you can see click on OK. Then go to that web page, refresh it. See. Okay, if I want to make a color of it, so for that, just go to style interaction, color. Color here you can see the front color is. Just make a color to this one. Okay. Then go to this, refresh it. If you want to work. Oh, this is text color. If you want to make a color of the background, you can go with the line color. Fill the color. Okay, fill color. Then go to this yellow color. Then go to refresh here. After refreshing. Oh, I did not click on OK. Okay. So here you need to click on OK. Refresh it. Did you got? And whenever I'm moving the cursor on it, it is showing the discount message. So this is all about the adding the condition to login and password. Can you please tell? Oh, okay, I will tell. So go to this tool, go to this login. Here, first you need to think on what you need to add the conditions. For that, you need to write the set name. For the login, I write login. For the email, I wrote the email. For the password, I wrote password. On what you need to add the conditions? Login button. Okay, so whenever you need to click login, it will be taking the conditions and validations. So for that, click on select that login and click on that cache. Okay, cache. You need to click on that and you need to go with the add conditions. If you want to edit that condition, you can edit. Okay. So for that edit, if your email is containing .com, then it will be taking. If your password is containing @ it will be taking. Otherwise, it won't take. Okay. Here here we are having the equals, doesn't equals, less than. You can add any one of them. And here you can see satisfy all. All means both decisions will be taking. If I will select any one of the condition, it will be taking. If I will write here .com, but here I want to write, it will be taking. The decision will be correct. Okay, I will click, if I will choose any, but in all, it will be taking both conditions. Then here you can see if text on email is containing .com and text on password is containing @ then your email, your login will be successful. Otherwise, it won't take. It won't complete. Okay. To mention the length of the email and password, we're having the hint text and the maximum maximum length. I have written 20 letters. Up to 20 letters, it will be taking. After 20 letters, it won't take. It will always open in Chrome. Yes. In one page, it will always open in Chrome. You need to refresh it again and again. So team, we have completed all the tools. So here you need to think why the BA is using these tools. Okay, so as a BA, our job is to remove the confusion, right? So many times stakeholders explaining the requirements verbally and developers imagining something else. So for that we'll be going to use these tools. Okay, so these tools help us to show the idea visually, get the feedback early, avoid the costly changes during the development, documentation and screening clearly, support the developments and the testers. Okay, so as a BA, we need to use these tools where for the requirement gathering. We use Balsamiq to sketch or go for the quick ideas. Okay. Balsamiq is used for the wireframe and prototyping. And for the documentation, we'll be using the wireframe and